this is me, Master Nick, and that was Gundy. Or Maximus. No, he said not Maximus. Max. Either one works. But I also have a couple people here today. We have a class going. We're going to do a brown and red class. Today we're going to be emphasizing on the first part of taking CHIL JANG. Now, for all the red belts out there, as a reminder, in these Monday and Wednesdays, I often focus on brown belt stuff, and on Thursdays, I focus on red belt things. With that being said, every red belt can still go through the first half of taking CHIL JANG and get a couple key things down. We actually may be going past a little bit of taking CHIL JANG as well, depending. For everybody here, I want to remind you, since you're doing forms today, keep your social distancing. If you feel like you're getting too close to somebody, feel free to stop doing your form and move down. You have those white dots that tell you, trust me, they are 7 feet apart, they can help you out. With all that being said, let's get started. To get started, I want you to move your hands around in a circle. So, I had a student today, and a student today being literally 30 seconds before the live stream say, Master Nick, why are we wearing face masks? You know, I see a lot of people not wearing face masks. Go backwards. So at our studio, we do face masks, and we have you guys wear face masks and keep social distancing and all of that. Because, you know, it's the right thing to do. Now, if you don't think you'll get sick, or if you do think you'll get sick and you'll be fine, that's all good. But at the end of the day, a huge part of martial arts and Taekwondo is showing respect to everybody. Now, although you may be okay with somebody else not wearing a face mask, there are a lot of people out there that are very scared right now and very nervous. And just by doing something small, you can make their day and make them feel a lot safer. So that's why we wear face masks at the studio. Some people may not need it, some people may not really like it, but at the end of the day, we're making sure that everybody feels comfortable here. So, JD, that's your answer. A huge tenet is respect for all, and this is one way we can show that respect for all. Shake your wrist out. Woo! So, today is forms. Forms. We're going to be going through taking CHIL JANG. We're also, maybe at the end of class, I may do something special. I said this and I got some of the kids' hopes up, so I won't tell the live stream quite yet. All right, hands on your hips, look from ear to ear, chin, ear to ear. Today for a warm-up, we are going to be talking about intensity. Intensity. Now, with the purple, green, and blue belts, I gave them levels of intensity. I feel like that blew their brains a little bit too much, so what I'm going to do is just tell you what it is. Nice, now freeze. Now, we've moved our arms up a little bit. Feel free to move your hips. I'm going to give you a bit of a challenge if you'd like it in a second. Intensity is how much you can. Now, Owen, should we always be at a level 10 or always give everything we got at every moment in time? Owen nodded his head yes. Let me ask you guys at home, should you always give your level 10 intensity, everything you got? If you say yes, I don't know how you're awake right now. I would be exhausted. I know you guys see me with like this large amount of energy all the time, but I'm not always like that. There are times where we want to take things slower, give a little bit less, and really make sure that we focus on the fine details. We don't always have to drain ourselves. We want to fluctuate. Because at the end of the day, if we always stay up here, it's going to be a large fall when we can't hold that up anymore. Now, as you're doing your hip circles, see if you can move your hands in a circle too. If you want to challenge yourself, do one hand forward, one hand backwards. And then, if you really want to challenge yourself, try switching your hips every once in a while, switching directions with both your hands, maybe switching just your left hand. So, today, I'm going to give you 3 levels. Low amount of energy, medium amount of energy, high energy, and all you got. I want you to do your best to monitor where you're at. There's times where we need to give everything we got. There's times where we want to take things slow and focus on the finer things. Now freeze. Speaking of that, here's what we're going to do first. We're going to take that philosophy and start out. We're going to start out with a lot of energy, and we're going to keep our high knees low. Now, as time goes on, we're going to go higher and slower until eventually our knees are going up as high as we can, and we're going really slow. So we start off slow and low and fast to high and slow. Are you guys ready? Start low and fast now. So a lot of energy, go really, really fast, fast and fast. And higher. Higher. Nicole, I know you haven't gotten your belt. There was a mix-up on the addresses. Master left did not receive the right one. We're working on getting it out to you now. If anything else comes up, we'll make sure we stay in touch. There's just been some mix-up on communication and things. All right, high and slow, as high as you can, as slow as you can. Nice, keep going, keep going. Now freeze. Now we're gonna move on to tail kickers. Again, we're gonna go low and fast to high and slow. Once you get to high and slow, feel free to start holding. But start off low and fast. Ready? Go! Slowly, or longer it goes, go slower, and bring your legs up higher. Ooh, and freeze. Now this next one, here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna bend our knee and circle our ankle. So if I do it this way, like this. Now, as time goes on, I'm gonna raise it and get higher and higher with it, okay? So I bend my knee, circle, get higher and higher. Are you ready? Sure. And go. So knee, circle. Make sure you're breathing in, breathing out. Now slowly raise your leg up and keep circling. Now switch, other leg. Circle. By the way, it's good to see Lynn, Aiden, and Kaylee here, all the Kimmets, Kirthana, Evan, Nicole, Sean, Robert, Isabella. This is a big class today, so we're gonna have a great class. Not that a small class is not a great class, but I think today we're gonna have a great time, just talking everything out and getting our forms down. And freeze. Yes. Oh, that is a good question. I don't really know yet. We're gonna keep doing them as long as people are watching them and wanna do them, and as long as we need an alternative. Right now, everything isn't solved yet, so we are doing this so you guys can still participate. As 21 people still feel like this is the best route to go. Yes, Max?
What I was going to say is if we're lucky, they have a vaccine by...
Let's not get anybody's hopes up. Let's just get on to class. So, class today, we're doing CHIL JANG. Now, as we're doing CHIL JANG, I wanted to emphasize stances today. So to get started, we're just going to do the first move 5 times. I know that seems a lot, but I want you to nail the stance. I'm going to go to my left side and bring my heel in. Now, if you look at Max, if he drops his heel, his feet make an L. Feel free to drop it. Now lift it up. I'm going to take my right hand and go pressing. Let's start out with low energy, and let's do it 3 times. Ready? Go. 1, 2, 3. Now let's put a little bit of high energy onto it. Give yourself a key up. Go. Oh! Now, highest energy, the best you can on that first move. Go. Oh! See how you double rotate when you want to put more energy in. You're not just and you try to actually do the full rotation. Now I'm going to drop my heel, kick with my back leg. This is my right leg, up to my head. When you do this kick, I want you to try your best to freeze for a second before you bring it back down. Now once this foot comes back down, you're going to take your left hand and go inside. So let's do that 3 times slowly. Ready? My left leg goes into my cat stance, pressing. Kick, freeze, back down, inside. Again, go. Keep it low energy. Don't put a lot into it yet. Junbi. As a reminder, our kicking leg is our right leg. Let's do it one more time, low energy. Go. Okay, now let's go into our middle energy. So quite a bit, but not all that we got. Ready? Junbi? For our red belt, I really want to emphasize landing in this cat stance, kicking, and then being here. Show me a good cat stance, Max. So after you kick, you land there as well as start there. Ready? Medium energy, 2 times. Go. Aya! Caitlin, I held my leg up longer than you. You need to beat me. Go back to Chungbi. Left leg, cat stance. Ah! I didn't beat Caitlin that time. Okay, let's do this again. Ready? And go! Ah! So now let's do it high energy. I'm going to do it high energy slowly, but you guys do it at your pace that you would like. Ready? Go! Aya! Kick! Now, take your left hand, make sure it's the inside block here. Ask yourself, is my left hand inside blocking? Now this left hand's going to transfer down to the other side. Good cat stance. From here, I'm going to kick, hold it, back, inside with my right. So let's do that section again. Go here. Left hand's inside, left hand is in this cat stance. Ready? Go. All right, back. Let's do this one more time. We're going to keep this low energy. Go. Nice. Chumbi. So real fast, I want you to classify the front and the back for me. Everybody point to the front. Everybody point to the back. This entire first section, our belly should never be towards the back. It may be side, but I should never face this way. Okay, so let's do that entire first part 3 times. 1 low, 1 middle, 1 high energy. Red belts, always good stances. Also, your kick should be at your head. If you're stretched out and you're good to go, held for a second. Ready? And take it, CHIL JANG. Begin. Aya! Okay, let's do that again. This time, let's go middle energy. I'm going to keep that same pace. Ready? Take it, CHIL JANG! Right hand's pressing, left hand, left like this, a cat stance. Go! Aya! Kick. Left hand inside. Left hand pressing. Right. Left hand inside, right hand inside. I messed that up in terms of talking points. Let's do this one more time. High energy. Ready? And go! Aya! Chumbi. Okay, now we're getting this down well. We're going to do it one more time, the best we can possibly do. If you're going to make a mistake, it's probably going to be on this point, because a lot of times we don't push ourselves, so we're not used to pushing ourselves. I'm going to put Max up on the screen. Understand that Max is not mirroring. I mirror you guys, he is not. Don't look at him for directions. Look at him for moves and not directions. Chariot, Kunye, Chumbi, take it, CHIL JANG! Best you can do, go! Good job, Sarah. Chumbi. All right, everybody go to this inside here. My right hand's insiding, my right hand's in this cat stance. I'm now going to step with my left foot into a back stance, and I'm going to go into my deepest back stance. Bring it up, and down. Now I'm going to the front here, so everybody point to the front. Make sure you know what's front. What's front, Sarah? Do a back stance that way for me. Let's go back, let's do this again. Go. Now I'm going to step forward with my right, back stance low. I'm going to demonstrate this sideways, but understand that you guys are going forward. Go to the inside block. Ready? Go. Notice how I'm going up and I'm snapping. Let's do this one more time, high energy. Inside block. Ready? Go. And back. All right, all right. So, we get this down quite well. I'm actually going to move on from there. We won't do the whole thing up to that point. Go. Your right side should be forward. You should be facing your left side. Go to your knife hand guard. Face your belly towards your left side. There we go. We're in our double knife hand guarding glove. My right hand is going to make a fist. It's going to slide up. So it's going to come up and slide up with my left foot, left hand, left foot, cat stance. So ready? Yes, Max?
Are we supposed to go here, then here?
Yeah, so what I'm saying is you bring this hand back and bring it in. So Max, are you ready? Do this with me. And slide. Now I'm here, I'm gonna have my right hand open. I'm gonna grab ice cream, strike. Ready, go again, here. So if somebody's punching me in the face, what I'm doing is I'm deflecting it, circling around to get power, hitting them in the nose. Let's do this 3 times. Low energy, middle energy, high energy. Go. Now a little faster, more energy into it. Now high energy. Now I'm gonna switch sides. I'm gonna turn my belly forward. I'm gonna put my right foot in my cat stance. My right hand's gonna make a fist, come under. Left hand's gonna come up. Same thing. Circle, strike. Again. Low, middle, high. Ready? Go. 1, 2. Final one, go. Now, I'm going to show you the last move here, and then we're going to practice this. My right foot is going to step out. My left hand is going to come to a fist and slide. Right hand comes into a fist. That's my bad. So let's do that again. We're over here. We just hit him in the face. Right hand comes to a fist. And let's see Max do it. Ready? And go. And when you do this, feel free to circle around up into it. Just makes it a little bit more poetic. So let's do that entire section 3 times. Low, middle, high energy. Let's start with our knife hand guard. Yes, Max?
Question, what would this be for?
This is more of concentrating yourself. So Max asked, what is this for? It's to breathe in and take some time before we move into our next move. So this isn't defending myself, it's just to center myself. Go to right here. Low energy first, belly towards my left. Remember, my right hand's gonna come up to arm wrestle. Go. Circle. Switch. That's 1. Let's go a little bit higher energy now. Ready? Knife hand guard low. Belly towards my left. And go. Switch. Final time. I want you to get your all into this. Best stances. Remember on our cat stance, we're dropping down into our heel. Low, as low as you can. Lower, everybody lower. But not too low, Case, too low. Still make sure you have balance. Ready? Go! Chariot? Kunye. So, you're gonna do, yes, Owen? Okay, so what Owen said is he had another instructor tell me that you come up and then you circle around. You can. You'll often see me do that. That's a good way to center yourself. That's correct, Owen. If you were to do this on a test and you didn't go all the way up, I wouldn't grade you too harshly on it. Remember, this is the center yourself. The technically correct way is coming all the way around. Second thing Owen said is when you circle around, not make a hard fist, but make it more soft as you come around and strike. That way you're able to move it. That works, you can make a hard fist too. That's one's up to your choice, and it's very hard to see as an instructor watching the form. We're gonna do the entire form up to that point 3 times. Yes, Miss Left? Perfect, we'll talk about board break at the end. That's half of your form. We're gonna do it 3 times. Low, middle, high energy. Then we're gonna do it 3 times without me. And actually, you guys are gonna get a chance to avoid push-ups. So, go to 2B. Let's do low energy first. What I really want you to focus on is doing good moves, making sure you turn right, you're doing good kicks. We're going slow, we're doing it right. Take CHIL JANG! Right hand does the pressing. Go! Aya! Deep breath in, deep breath out. Let me ask all the red belts in chat. You guys are red belts. Did you get every cat stance correct? Max, show me a good cat stance. Was it there? Now put your feet out. Or was it there? If you did it there, it's wrong. We're doing this low energy. It's only half of the form. You should do every stance and every kick amazingly. Junbi, middle energy. Halfway through. Keep being kind of loud, but still focusing on those finer details. Take a CHIL JANG! C jump! Left foot steps. Not bad, not bad. Okay, Chumbi. High energy, high energy. So you're not giving it your all, but you're making sure you're putting energy out there. If you make a mistake when you're doing it high energy, you know you need to work on this form more. Take a CHIL JANG! Begin! Chariots? So the final 3 times here. We are going to learn more of our form today because we will have time for that. But the final 3 times, you're going to give it your all. Trust me, if you don't give it your all before your test, you're going to mess up on your test. Quick show of hands, people at home. You can talk to your family members about this, or you can talk to yourself about this. People here, you're just going to raise your hand. Raise your hand if you messed up on a test because you weren't used to doing your form in a certain way. Maybe because you were scared and you weren't used to performing your form scared, or because you're giving a lot of energy and your mind just kind of blanked. Let me ask you more specifically. Raise your hand if your mind's blank during the test while you're doing your things. Never, Max? Okay, then I'm going to have to push you harder for your next test. Realistically, most people have, where they've either made a mistake, or their mind went blank and their body just controlled them. If you're not used to doing it at high intensity, you will make a mistake that you would not normally make on your test. This is how you practice it. Give it all you got on your next 3 forms. If you give it your best, and your family members agree it's your best, for all 3 forms, you owe me no consequence at the end of this. But if you make a mistake, one, or you don't give it your best, then you owe me something at the end. Yes, Owen? Maybe. Chumbi. Okay. Take a CHIL JANG! All you got. Go! Slow it down, Max. Breathe in, breathe out. Now, you may have gone slower, you may have gone faster. I don't care where you're at in comparison to the rest of the group. Raise your hand if you made a mistake. Everybody should raise their hands. I can spot several. This is a hard form. A couple things that I want to mention before you do it again. This move when you're coming up is more of the chamber is as you step. So you're not going here and then doing this. You're doing this as you're going there. So that's one. The other thing that I noticed is make sure that when you're doing this inside block, you are fully chambering. All right, again, Jimmy. Take a CHIL JANG! Begin! Chumbi. All right, that was pretty good. The couple things that I want to notice is do deeper stances. Whether you're doing a deep stance or not, I need to see deeper stances. Yes, Owen?
When you're doing the form, it's hard to remember that you can't stance because you're not thinking about that. It's really hard to remember when to do the cat stance.
That's right. It's hard to do these things unless you practice them at full speed. Chumbi, final time. Thank you, CHIL JANG! Take up! Shouldn't be. Relax. Shield. I guarantee that was harder than it looked.
Yes, it was.
I saw some red belts here struggle with doing half of the form that they've been doing since like brown belt for the past 2 years. This is a hard form to do with a lot of energy. So, I am gonna move on. Brown belts, here's what I want you to know. You don't need to know more than that. So, at your test, you will be doing that. That being said, I'm going to show you the next parts of the form. So when you get to red belt, this form is a lot easier. CHIL JANG, this seems like it's half, it's actually around a third. So I'm going to show you the true half, although you don't need to know the true half yet. Or what I believe to be the true half. Everybody go here for me. Now you're going to lift up your right hand. Bring your left hand down. Do it again. Now, I see a lot of people going like this. It's hard to tell when I'm facing forward. Your hands are out. You're making kind of like a K with your body. So you're here. Do it again, 3 times. 1, 2, again, 3. Now everybody step with your left foot into your best front stance. I'm gonna take my top hand, my right hand, bring it to the inside. Do this a couple times, get used to it. Sideways. I'm going from this kind of like inside block to a low block. I'm gonna take my low hand, swing it up. Do that 3 times. 1, 2, 3. Now, as you do this, you're gonna go 1, 2. Red belts, your inside hand is always the one coming down. So it's 1, this hand's down, this hand goes down. So let's do this full. Go back to right here. Hand up, step with your left. 1, 2. Go back, let's do this again. Up, go. 1, 2. Now, as you step forward here, you're gonna take your right foot, step up, switch. Let's do that again. Ready? We're not gonna do this high energy today, we're just kind of going through this low energy. Ready? Red belts, feel free to do this high energy if you wanna practice. Up, go. 1, 2, switch. I'm gonna do it sideways, and we're gonna do it one final time. Ready? Up, step. Now, when I'm here, I'm now gonna step with my right foot and do 2 more. 1, 2. That is what I consider to be true half. So let's practice this a couple of times. Ready?
So it's basically 6 V's.
Close. Ready? Up. Step out. 1, 2. Step up. Step out. 1, 2. Go back to your white spots. Or wherever you're at home. Final time. Ready? Go. All right, go back. Now, I said final time. I'm going to do this one more time, but I'm really going to talk about the footwork. Yes, Max?
Isn't it usually called the scissor block or something?
This is called the scissor block because our hands are crossing kind of like how scissors do, right? So, hands by your side. Deep breath in, deep breath out. For all my red belts, I want you to start doing this middle energy. Like not too much, but almost there. For all my brown belts, stay with low energy. You don't even know this part, just kind of get down the motions. I'm going to do it sideways now. My right hand comes up, my left hand goes down. I step out with my left foot. 1, 2. I put my feet together and I switch. I step out with my right foot. 1, 2. Okay. 2 more times, middle energy, ready? Right hand up. Step out with your left. 1, 2. Step up, feet together. 3. Step out. 1, 2. Okay, final time. Red belts, full energy. And right hand comes up, left hand comes down, and step out with your left, go. Step up, step out. Perfect. Take a deep breath in, deep breath out. Deep breath in, deep breath out. That is our Taekwondo CHIL JANG. That's all I'm gonna do today. Red belts, I know you need to know a lot more than this. Make sure you watch our Thursday classes, come to the Zoom classes, and I'll make sure I go through it with you. But understand that that first part is usually the part I see most red belts make a mistake on, because they think they got it down and they don't. Take one more deep breath in, deep breath out. Chariot, kunye. So I'm going to take the next 5 minutes to go over something that a lot of red belts and brown belts have talked to me that they've struggled with over the past couple of days. Testing is in about a month, and I want to make sure that we have something down well. I will tell you, I will dedicate a full class to this soon here. But for right now, if you want to work on your kicks at home, we're going to do it. We are going to do a jump back kick. A jump back kick. So I'm going to go over the steps, we're going to make sure we get it down. Red belts, feel free to do your 360 back here. Brown blacks, you can do your, brown ones, you can do a jump back kick. Red belts, feel free to do a step and jump back, and red black, just a regular 360 back. Chariot, kunye. Guarding stance, aya. So, to go through our jump back, let's remind ourselves of the first 3 steps. Everybody take your front heel and lift it and show it to your opponent. Do it again. Do it a couple of times. Feel free to twist your shoulder in as you do this to kind of protect yourself. So, 5 times on my count. Ready? Go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now, step 2, I'm going to rotate onto my back foot, put weight onto it. If I'm a red belt, I go 1 and 2 and I put it in the same step. If I'm a red black, if I'm a red belt, really bend down so you can get a jump here. So I'm going 1, 2, and step. 5 times on my count. Ready? And go. 1, 2. Go back. Let's try this again. Ready? Go. 1, 2. Back. Go. 1, 2. Back. Ready? Go. 1, 2. Back. Finally. Go. 1, 2. Now, the third step. I'm going to look, not jump yet, point my elbow. My 4th and final step, and we're going to kind of combine these, is I'm going to jump, switch my feet. I don't want you to kick yet. So all I want you to do is this. 1, 2, 3, switch my feet. Are you guys ready? On my go. Guarding stance, 1, 2, 3, look over your shoulder, don't jump. We're not switching our feet yet. 3, 4. And good job not kicking, Max. Go back, let's do this again, ready? Go, 1, 2, 3, 4. 2 more times, ready? Go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Final time, ready? Go. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, so the last thing is we're gonna do our kick. You know how we did low energy, medium energy, high energy, all we got? That's how we're gonna do it. We're gonna do it 4 times. Low energy, I want you to do it light, jump, kick. Maybe don't fully even extend, just get the motion down. Medium, do the full motion. Don't put a lot of energy into it. High energy, put a lot of energy, do the motion. All you got, you know what you need to do. Yes, Max?
For high energy, if you're a red belt and above, can you do the 360?
Yes, you may. Max said on high energy, do you want to do the 360? Yes, you can. You can start to do those more advanced kicks. Guarding stance, ready? Low energy first, go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, middle energy, ready? Go! All right, finally, high energy, ready? Go! Slow it down a bit, Max. Ready? Finally, full energy. Slow it down. I say full energy, it doesn't mean you do it sloppy or too fast. You do what's best for you. 360 back, people, remember, your 1 is still the same, your 2 is still the same, I just don't touch the ground with this foot. 1, 2, 3. It's nothing more than that. Ready? Full energy. Go! Here yet? Kunye. So to end off class today, I have something fun. Because I know forms isn't always the most fun day. I think some people like it. Some people aren't favorites, but it's an important thing that we do. You don't like homework, but you still gotta do it. I don't like taxes, but I don't get that choice, do I? So, today, I'm ending with a game. JD, how often do I play games in my classes?
Not too often, sometimes.
Sometimes. More likely in the brown and red classes, never.
Yeah.
But there is Labor Day this weekend. Memorial Day. All right, so before we get started, I have 2 questions. Feel free to type any questions you have in the chat now, so I get to them when we get questions time later. Yes? Yes, I can. I'll do that later. Yes, so my hand goes up. This isn't 1. 1, 2, step up, 3, step out, 4, 5. There's only 5. If you count this first one as 1, you would say, but this isn't 1 because I'm not doing it cross arm, I'm just lifting it up. That's my chain. All right, so this game is called Master Says. If I say Master Says, you do it. If I don't say Master Says, you don't do it. Adults, I want you to play this as well because it will be a good workout. If you get out, you have to hold plank. You have to hold plank until everybody's out. So you don't want to get out. So, for example, Master Says chariot. Jump. So you wouldn't have jumped there. If you jumped there, you'd be out because I didn't say Master Says.
You have to do this.
You have to hold plank. So go back up. Oh wait, that was our test round. Okay, Master Says chariot. Master Says kunye. Master Says guarding stance. Master Says jab cross. Master Says go. Make sure you keep on it. Master Says go. Master Says go. Master Says go. Master Says go. Master Says jab, cross, front kick. Master Says go. Master Says go. Master Says go. Master Says go. Master Says jab, cross, front kick, jab, cross. Master Says go. Master Says go. Master Says go. Okay, that was way too slow, guys. Make sure we key up louder, we go faster. Go! If you wait, go to plank position. I do not say Master Says. Master Says faster, Master Says louder, key up, Master Says go! Chariot! And I just got max, hold plank position. So the last person standing is now decided here. So if you got out on that last one, you get a kind of a freebie here. Let's give a hand for JD and everybody still standing. All right, everybody stand back up, yes sir.
Yes, sir.
All right, let's get going again. New round, final round. Chariot, I would have just gotten everybody here. I'll give you a chance.
I was like this. I was like,
Master Says chariot. Master Says kunye. Master Says guarding stance. Master Says jump back kick. Master Says go. Master Says jump back kick. Master Says go. Master Says spin hook kick. Master Says go. Master Says spin hook kick. Master Says go. Master Says tornado kick. Actually, no, I changed my mind. Master Says front kick. Master Says go. Okay, now tornado kick. Go. And Max, Owen, Max, Caitlin, Sarah, playing position. All right, I only got 2 left here. But Case and JD, they're brothers. That makes this interesting. And it also makes the car ride home more interesting. Sorry about that, parents. All right, real fast before we get going, let's give a round of applause for all the people that just got out. These guys are smart. They didn't clap. If you clapped, you're out. All right, Chariot. Dude, these guys are rock stars. Okay. Guarding stance, aya! Master says guarding stance, aya! Master says jump front kick. Master says go. Okay, guys, you need to kick up to your head. Go! All right, I don't think I can beat him, and I don't want to cause a fight. Standing up, yes, sir? Game's over. You can stand up. Round of applause for yourself. Hopefully you had a bit of fun. Chariot, Kunye. So let me go over the board-breaking kicks for the things that you guys need to do and send in. So, brown belts are flying side kicks. Brown ones are jump back kicks. Brown blacks are spin hook kicks. Red belts are step and jump backs. Red ones are jump spin hooks. And red blacks are 360 back kicks. If you are a brown belt, you need to know half of taking CHIL JANG. That's up to this point. If you guys know up to this, feel free to send it in if you're doing videos, but you don't need to. If you're a red belt, you need to know the whole thing. Also, you have to show us your pad drill. Brown belts, part 1. Brown ones, you need to go part 1 and part 2. Brown blacks, part 1, part 2, part 3. Red belts, part 1, part 2, part 3. If you know how to hold for it and you have somebody you can, hold for it. If you don't have to do it. Finally, that's all you need to know, although I'll give you extra points if you know all your kicks that you need to know. For brown belts, if you're a brown belt or a brown one or brown black, you still need to know a flying side kick, you still need to know a jump back kick, you still need to know a spin hook kick. If you're a brown belt, you still need to know a spin hook kick, but your testing kick is your flying side. With all that being said, that all revolves around our test, which is June 7th. We will not be having online classes June 7th, the week of June 7th. Instead, we're doing in-studio tests for people who want to do them. So if you guys want to do an in-studio test, we limit the number of people, you guys can come in and do that. If you do not feel safe yet, you can do it how you did it last time, which is sending us videos and saying, hey, I'm good to go. If you feel like, man, that just doesn't work, we'll do a private Zoom call with you to test you. And if that still doesn't work, you guys can pay for a private, in-person, one-on-one test. Those do cost money, but we severely reduced it. So those are your 5 different ways to get your test. Oh, wait, that was 4. The 5th one is if you're falling way behind, we are doing a rank-up camp with extremely limited number of people. It's going to be 3.5 hours, and it's just going to go through everything and make sure you got it done. So I know you guys have a lot of questions. Feel free to ask in chat. I need to get going in a minute here, so let's make this fast. Max.
So I talked to Austin Watson from the Sunday student. He said to email him my form, pad drill, and board break for my testing.
Yeah, so you can send in videos to get your belt. That's one way you can test. Sarah. Is there going to be makeup testing? Yeah, so I think we're going to do extra weeks of testing just because I know everybody can't do it. So if you can't do it, let us know and we'll make it a priority to make sure that you do test still. Max.
I wasn't technically out on the master says because I didn't do the tornado kick correctly.
No, it's you trying a tornado kick, Max. Not that you did it correctly, you were still out. Owen, final question here. Just one.
Okay, so for brown belt, does every single brown belt need to know the half form, or all of the brown belts?
All the brown belts need to know half the form. All right. Otherwise than that, thank you guys for being here today. I don't have too much time to answer questions, so feel free to type it in chat, and I can maybe answer them after class. I have not a lot of. I have to clean the entire studio, so I need to use the time that I get. Thank you guys for being here today. I appreciate that you are, and I'm glad to see such an active online class. You guys are amazing. Red belts, remember your class. You're welcome to come to this one. You learn a lot, but I go through most of the red belt curriculums on Thursdays where it's just me and you. Otherwise than that, Chariot, Kunye. Face me, loud pill song, Chariot, Kunye. Face your parents, or brothers or sisters, or whoever's around you. Chariot, Kunye. Hands behind your back. What's our goal?